O Z Y W O M B podcast. I'm Shan.
I'm Aria.
Say Ari.
Abby.
Welcome to Cozy Womb Podcast. Let's go. Hey, this is Shan, mom of the girls. Thank you for checking in. If this is your first time at Cozy Womb Podcast, welcome. It's a very random but frequently posted show. Enjoy what you can when you can. It's for new parents. Y'all are very welcome. It's for second, third, or more time around parents too. And I did not forget those of you who aren't quite there yet, haven't had your first kid, but you're thinking about it and you're just curious on what it takes to go ahead and survive the kids that you may make. Cool. Since we're all here, let's get into today's episode. Hey, it's Shan, and this is primarily for moms and dads. So if your kids are listening, I'll give you time to get your headphones or time to drop them off. Do 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 do. Okay, I'll be back. Hopefully by then you'll be ready. Alright, so today I wanted to talk about single parent stigmas that I hate. I'm talking about these particular stigmas because I am a single parent and I hear them less often than not because mostly the people around me know me. I'm friends with them. They're family. They're supportive, so they understand what I got going on and why I live how I do and why I parent how I do. So this is more so for those who don't understand how it feels to be a single parent and hear these things and maybe don't understand what's the explanation for why anyone would be a single parent. So I'm here to clarify. So the first stigma that I hate is you want to be a single parent. I don't think anybody wants to be a single parent, but sometimes the headache and the trouble and the issues that come with forcing someone to be a father or forcing someone to be a mother or forcing someone to be supportive because they help bring a child into the world or looking for that relationship that you feel like is worthy for both of you to be bringing a child in, that never comes up. That never happens. Or maybe someone changes their mind, or maybe, somebody just wasn't emotionally, physically, financially, mentally prepared to take on what a child needs from a parent, so they backed out. So now you're a single parent. Or maybe someone died, or maybe someone went to prison, or maybe someone took a trip to a country and their paperwork wasn't right and now they cannot come back to the U.S. or wherever you live and now you are the sole parent. So just be mindful of when you assume the reason on why someone's a single parent. It probably 99% of the time is not because they wanted purposely to be a single parent. The next one is you should have known how the other parent would be before you had a kid. FYI, there is no way to predict how an individual would be as a parent, especially if it's their first kid. People change. People get scared of responsibility. People back out because it's easier than trying. People get selfish and they want to focus on them and they think life is all about them and they look for pity based on their past from other people that do not want them to grow up, do not want them to figure out a way, and they crutch on that. And then you have some people who may have kids already and you guys have a child together now and they don't step up to be the best parent because they thought that by you guys having children together, that would keep you there to deal with their crap, to deal with the things that they don't want to improve. They thought that the fact that you had a kid together would basically keep you off limits as far as the things you would want in society, or if you guys are not together, maybe you would want to date and be in a relationship one day. They thought the fact that you got kids together, that would stop you. So there's a lot of reasons on why parents may choose to parent and parents may not want to parent. And thank God one of those biological parents step up to be the mom and dad, whether it's a father that's single or it's a mother that's single, but they're doing their best. Why can't their best be enough? Why can't their best be accepted? The next stigma that I hate is your kids are accidents. Just because you're a single parent does not mean that your kids are accidents. My kids are not accidents. Both of their parents knew what they were doing at the time and did not take any precaution to prevent the possibility of a child. To me, when two people do that, that is not an accident. That is called logic. That is called common sense. That is called a high probability of a possibility. When you are taking precautions on not having children, as far as using condoms or having some sort of birth control, that to me, if a child is made with that, now you couldn't say that was a surprise, but don't ever call a child an accident, because you don't ever want a child to overhear you calling them an accident or assuming that they are accidents. The other stigma that I hate is you should have had an abortion or did an adoption so your kid would have a quote-unquote better chance. Excuse me, but what is a better chance? So my child, because their mother and father will not be there both at the same time in the same home, should be raised by complete strangers, because they would have a better chance at what? A better chance of being a happy child, a better chance of being loved, a better chance of being intelligent, smart, successful. No. A single parent can raise an intelligent, well-rounded, emotional, stable child. It's possible. Many parents have done it along the way. Many brilliant, successful leaders in our lifetime have been raised by single parents. Many successful teachers, engineers, producers, entertainers, sports players have been raised by single parents. Being a single parent does not make your child less than. It doesn't give the idea that your child will not be able to be their best in life because they're raised in a single parent home. That is not true. That is trash. And I don't believe in abortion, so personally I would have never had an abortion if I created a child and the other parent didn't want to be there. That is not an option for me, has never been an option for me. The other stigma that I hate is if you're a single parent, your kid is going to be bad. Your kid probably will be a criminal. Your kid will probably be in and out of detention, or always getting in trouble, or be fast, quote unquote, in the streets, or not, listening to authority because they're raised by a single parent. That is incorrect. I have obedient children. I have intelligent children. I have, good behaved children, but they are children, and children will try your patience. Children will try to see what they can get away with, and children will imitate what they see at school, at camp, at the store, with other kids on the playground. So you just have to be consistently teaching when you're a mother or when you're a father, especially when you're a single parent, because people have so many prejudgments on your child because of what home they assume they're growing up in. The other stigma that I hate is single parents are welfare hounds and we always need help. Excuse me, but I work, I provide for my children, I do everything I can for my children. I do try my best to hold their fathers accountable to do their fair share, but they do not. They do the minimum or they don't do anything, but I still have to make sure they have what they need. I still have to make sure that they have a home, that they have clothes, that they have food to eat, that they have a good school to go to, that they have toys to play with, books to read, paper to write in color. I still have to provide those things. I still have to make sure that they're happy. I still have to make sure that, they feel like they could come to me and ask me questions about why things are this way and why things aren't. I still have to. Even if their dads don't, I still have to. Okay? Another single parent stigma that I hate is if you're a single parent, and more so a woman, that you're highly sexually active. That is incorrect. I am 32 years old, and I've had only 6 sexual partners in my lifetime. That is a preference of personal person. That is nobody's business. Just because you're a single parent doesn't mean that you have sex whenever you want, with whomever you want, however you want, how many times you want, and you're out here and you're for everybody. That is a stupid judgment. I don't know why people bring it up, but very ignorant. Another stigma that I hate is single moms are the reasons why their fathers aren't there for their kids. That's very, sporadic. That doesn't mean that that's a reason for every single parent or single mom. This is how I see it. I would rather not raise my child in a toxic household for the sake of having their father around and having a mother in one household. And I'm not saying that you're horrible because you do. I'm just saying a personal choice is, I believe that a mother and father can live separately and still love and provide and guide a child. I think single parent households get a bad rap. I would rather raise my child and kids without a toxic, non-providing, abusive male than live with him for the sake of that. Oh, that's my kid's dad. I will not turn a blind eye to what a lot of women will. That's just me. That's how I view things. Being raised in a 2-parent household to a certain point, there was a lot of things that I didn't see, but there was a lot of things I did see. And as I got older, I understood what it was. I understood why my mom would be sleeping downstairs on the couch after a big argument as I got older. But when I was younger, I didn't think anything of it. I just thought, she got up early and she just sleeping down here, or she going downstairs to work on the sewing machine, to work on something for her clients. I remember being in the house and my father would have arguments with my mom and put his gun on the table to end the argument. That's a toxic household. And that's something I will not raise my kids in. My children are loved, happy, self-aware, smart, kind, goofy, and honest. I allow them to ask me all questions, and I provide them an appropriate answer for their age. Yes, it's stressful sometimes being a single parent, but I think the the achievement, the gratification that I'm going to get is to see them grow and learn every day. And that's what I really strive for, and that's what I really push for. And that's what makes me continue to try every day to be a bit better. Another stigma that single parents get that I hate is single parents don't have it together. But at the end of the day, who has it together? There are parents who are together, married, and have children and do not know what to do. They parent on two different scales. They are disorganized. Everything is either on one parent more so than the next. There's no balance. The kid is miserable, or the kid is acting out for attention. There's several things. The thing is, with parenting, you have a lot of options and a lot of judgment and a lot of do this, say this, wear this, try this, eat this, all this for being parenting. But the thing is, nobody really has it all together. So do not place judgment on things you do not understand, because single parents are just as, if not more, important and pivotal to the growth of a child that turns into a happy, successful adult. So kudos to those single parents pushing and trying. We are out here. We are striving. We are doing our best. And Cozy Womb supports you. Bye.